Man, Trump is scared to death of Judge Boasberg. He is scared. He is scared. He is scared. We know this because they tried to do articles of impeachment, which is stupid. You just basically pissed off the whole judicial system, including the judge you nominated, Judge Justice Roberts, who nominated Boasberg. So basically, you thought the hookup was going to happen and you get some love, and you didn't. And they went with the law and you got mad at them. Well, the judicial branch got back at your butt, didn't they? They had this Signal thing go on with the Oversight America suing all the Signal chat people. And who did they put as the judge? Boasberg. Well, the reason Trump is afraid, and by the way, subscribe to my channel, especially if you're on YouTube, Darren Monroe Politics. If you're on another social media, follow me there. But get to YouTube, Darren Monroe Politics, because I post the most there, and I'm the only liberal, left-leaning, former Kamala Harris campaign worker who's saying the real-ish, all right? Real-ish. The reason I'm laughing at him being afraid of the judge is because Boasberg could still come back and say he's in contempt of court from that Alien Enemies Act, despite him putting up there saying it's state secrets. There's no state secrets. Everybody knew when that plane landed and took off. That's not a state secret, especially when you tell a judge like Boasberg, oh, he's a special type of judge. That guy was nominated by Justice Roberts, and his specialty is foreign terrorism. You do not want to mess with this highly classified judge with classified clearance, and this guy could take you at any time, and he knows it. They're giving you enough rope to hang you, and he knows that. Trump knows that. He's in trouble. He's in big trouble. That and the Signal case, oh, man, it's going to be ugly. Plus, the GOP is finally grabbing a heart, grabbing a pair, and they're suing. They're not suing. They're opening up an investigation. Between these three things, it could cause him to resign. Now, I'm not saying it will, but I'm saying if there was any factors like this, it could. At the very least, it's going to cause people up under him to resign, like Hegseth and whoever those attorneys are that were attached to the paperwork of that Alien Enemies Act, as well as any other enforcement. They're going to fall on the sword. They're going to, you know what they say, rolls downhill, and they're going to get them. And they're in trouble, and this is a wrong move. Trump is very afraid, and he's smart enough to be afraid. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Be afraid, because you did something really stupid, mega stupid, and you're going to pay dearly for it. You're going to pay dearly. These judges ain't playing, and Boasberg is definitely not playing. That's a high-powered judge. That's not just any judge. That's why he failed to get the decision that Boasberg had to freeze this deportation for Alien Enemies Act frozen, turned around. He went to the appeals court and they were like, nope. Now he's going to shoot it up to Supreme Court. He ain't got a shot in hell for that neither. We're winning. Follow me for more. Subscribe to my channel over on YouTube, Darren Monroe Politics.